We're going to use our foam roller today, so make sure you've got it handy. We're going to start warming up, rolling the shoulders. Breathing out as you roll them up and down. That's it, loosening off. We're going to have a nice warm up. Very nice. Arms out to the side, and we're going to roll those shoulders. This loosens off the rotator cuff. If you find that things are clicking and cracking, don't worry, as long as it's not sore. That's it. Beautiful. And now, so you can stay standing that way, feet hip distance apart. You're going to swing your arms and bounce your knees and twist your body. Breathing out. Let the arms fly up. Let's go for 5, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Okay, we're going to go into a roll down. So standing up nice and tall, pull your belly button in, soften your knees. On a breath out, tuck your chin in and start curling down. One vertebra at a time. Breathing out all the way. And then on a breath out, curling up, tucking that pelvis under, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other, sliding those shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. Good, we're going to go for 2 more. Breathing in and out, pulling that tummy in. Really imagine a string of pearls and let those hands just hang down to the floor. Let your head relax, and on a breath out, curling up. Tucking under, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other, sliding the shoulders down and back. Beautiful. 1 more. Breathing in and out. Really imagine that spine stretching every level. Beautiful. Now holding it down there, coming down onto your knees. You're going to put your left leg in front and lean forward onto that left leg, making sure your ankle is over under your knee. Slide that back leg back, and let's roll those hips side to side. That's it. Breathing out. Loosening off the hip capsule. That's perfect. Nice. From here, dig your heel in, send your bum back, straightening that front knee. You want to get that knee dead straight. And then coming forward, as you come forward, lift your chest, slide those shoulder blades down. You want to leave your hands, if you can, leave them by your foot going forward and back. If you need to move them back, you can, but move them as little as you have to, making sure you get that knee straight. Forward and back 5 times. Beautiful. Lifting that chest. 1 more. Great job. Let's change sides. Right leg in front, knee over ankle, hands on the floor, slide that back leg back, and let's roll those hips. Beautiful. Loosening everything off before we start our workout. And from here, sending your bottom back, digging that front heel in. And coming forward, lift your chest. 5 times, forward and back, making sure you get that front leg dead straight. Dig that heel in. Beautiful. Breathing out. That's it. Last one. Perfect. Coming onto your hands and knees. Before we go onto the foam roller, we're going to stay in this position. I want you to make sure your hands are directly under the shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. So check that out first. Back is nice and flat. Tummy pulled in away from the floor. Now from here, we're just going to move those shoulder blades forward and back in that kneeling position. So it's not your back moving. It's literally just a small movement of sliding those shoulder blades around your rib cage. It's a tiny movement. Tummy pulled in. Breathe out as you push the floor away. Breathing in as you're sinking down, but your back stays dead still. That's perfect. So this is trying to learn that dissociation between shoulder blades and spine. so that we're able to move those shoulder blades down without rounding our back or arching the back. Let's go for 2 more, breathing out. Great job. Last one. Now from here, tuck your toes under at the back. We're going to lift up those knees and hold for 5 seconds. You're going to lift about 5 centimeters off the floor. So on a breath out, everything stays dead still. Breathing out, lift those knees up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Beautiful. Slide those shoulder blades down towards your bottom, away from your ears. Let's go, lifting up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 3 more, tummy in, breathing out. 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. Nice. 2 more. Breathing out to lift. 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. Last one. Breathing out. 5, 4, 2, 1. Send your bottom up into a downward dog. Have a lovely stretch here. That's it. Dropping those heels down towards the floor. Push your chest between your shoulders and coming back down onto your mat. Beautiful. All right, grabbing your foam roller. We're going to place it lengthwise on the mat. And you're going to sit on your one end at the front and lie yourself the whole way back, making sure that your head is properly on. From here, arms out to the side, palms facing up to the ceiling. And we're just going to hold it here for sort of 5 breaths, just to try and allow that chest to open. You want to imagine that your back is melting over this roller and those shoulder blades are just relaxing. Everything we do during the day is in front of us, so our chest muscles get quite tight. So this is the perfect stretch for this. Breathing out. At the moment, you're not holding anything in. You're not trying to touch anything, connect anything. You're just relaxing. Go for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Beautiful. Now, if you can, keep your hands on the floor. We're going to do our snow angels. Sliding your hands on the floor all the way to above your head and back down. While you're doing this, I want you to tilt your pelvis so that your low back is glued to that roller. So every level of your spine is touching the roller. If your hands have to lift up off the floor, that's okay. You want to keep your tummy pulled in, both hands sliding up and down, releasing that tension in the chest, your shoulders, your thoracic spine. Pull your belly button in, keep that pelvis tilted so your low back is glued to the roller at every point. Great job. Let's go for 2 more. Lovely. And last one. Now take your hands up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Slide those shoulder blades away from the ears towards your bottom. Keep this tummy pulled in, pelvis tilted. You're going to breathe out, lift 1 foot up and down. So now you really have to connect those inner core muscles. So think of scooping in those abs, trying to stop a wee sensation, lifting, tummy pulled in, breathing out as you lift. That's it. So this is a really nice way to make sure your core is actually working, because if it isn't, you're going to fall off. And you'll see as you get stronger and better that it gets easier. Beautiful, nice control. Let's go for 3 more. 2. Perfect. Right, taking your hands, placing them on the floor by your side, a little bit out from you, lift those feet up off the floor. So we're in tabletop, like tuck your pelvis in, tummy pulled in. We're going to do leg swaps. Tap 1 foot down and up. Breathing in and out. Now while you're here, you want to keep that pelvis tilted, tummy pulled in, and I want you to try and drop your shoulders down. The temptation is to kind of bring them forward and think of squeezing those shoulder blades down onto the roller. Breathing in and out. Beautiful. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Reconnect, have a little rest. From here, you're going to stretch one leg out, come back in. Making sure as you stretch that leg out, you're not arching your back. So you want to make sure that your back stays glued to that roller. If you can't, lift the leg a little bit higher. You want this control here. That's the most important. Breathing in and out. Still tilt that coccyx to your nose. It's a small movement, but it keeps those abs in your lower tummy engaged. Let's go for 2 more. 1. And placing your feet down on the floor next to you. Great job. Now we're going to go into sit-ups on the roller. So 2 options. You can do a crunch where you tuck your chin in, tummy pulled in, you crunch your shoulders up towards your hip bones. Make sure you're not pulling on your head. Your abs are shortening to bring you up. Or if you're able to, hands by your side or behind your head, you're going to do a full sit-up. So the options are up to you. See which one you can manage. If you're doing the crunches, you're going to crunch for as long as we do 10 sit-ups. Okay, so tummy pulled in. If you're doing the full one, your hands can be by your side where you roll up. Feet might need to be further away from your roller. That's perfect. If that's too easy, place the hands behind your head. But if your hands are behind the head, they've got to stay behind the head. They're not going to fly forward. And if you're crunching, you crunch those shoulders to your hip bones. Beautiful. And down. Breathing out as you roll up. Roll through that spine. Keep that control. Slowly, slowly. That's it. I want it a little slower on the down. Let's go for 4 more. Beautiful. With your arms forward, still think of pulling those shoulders away from the ears. I don't want you to hunch your shoulders. So you're really using that spine. Try not to throw yourself up. 1 more. Beautiful. And curling down. Excellent. Right. Coming off your roller, but we're going to keep the foam roller. You're now going to put it horizontally on the floor, and you're going to put your feet on it and lying on your back. Pull the roller in as close to your bottom as you can. So you want to have your heels as close to your bum as you can. And we're going to lift the hips up, and as you lift up, I want you to push down into that roller. Don't push out. Think of pushing down. Almost kind of tucking your heels in a little bit as you lift up. So when you're at the top, you see my knees are directly over my ankles. I try not to be there. It works those hamstrings so hard, and the potential for cramping is high. So tummy pulled in, feet on the roller, hands by your side. We're going to do a pelvic curl. Breathing out. Tilt that pelvis to the ceiling, rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. At the top, you want to keep that pelvic tilt. So your pubic bone is a little bit higher than your hip bones. I don't want to see an arch. You want to be right down, tummy in, and then curling down the whole way, 1 vertebra at a time. The last thing to touch the ground is your coccyx. Breathing out. And remember, pull your feet in a little bit as you come up so that your ankles go under your knees. A little bit more. Tuck it in. And curling down. Nice. As you come down, it can roll out a little bit. Have your feet a little closer. Bring it in closer. Breathing out. Tummy in. Beautiful. And curling down 1 vertebra at a time. We've got 5 more, then we're going to hold it up there. Keep those abs engaged the whole time. Feel that they're working. Squeeze at the top. Get that butt contracted. 3 more. Very nice. 2. Slowly rolling down. And our last one, we're going to hold it up here. Pull your feet in closer to your bottom, kind of adjust that roller, so pull it all in a little bit more so that you're comfortable on there, because from here we're going to stay here, tilting that pelvis, open and close the knees for 20. Doing that with your knees. Tummy pulled in, tilt that pelvis a little bit. You can drop your hips down if you find you kind of here, and I want you to be able to tuck your coccyx higher than your hip bones. That's it. So from there, Lauren, drop your hip bones a little bit, and that's it, and pull your tummy in. There. Let's go for 10. That's it. Open and close the knees. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it up here. We're going to roll the heels out a little bit and back in, sort of 10 centimeters short. Keep this contraction here, out and in for 10. Breathe out as you pull it back towards you. Try not to let it slip away too much. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down. Well done. Stretch it out. Those hammies worked hard with that. Stretch out your legs. Okay, beautiful. Right, we're going to come and rest your elbows on the roller, and we're going to do a plank on the roller. We're going to do a variation of planks. We're going to start with our elbows on the roller. If it's too uncomfortable, you can put your mat over the roller if your roller is a bit hard. We're going to hold it here for 45 seconds. Now with this, you still want to get your nose in front of your hands. So clasp your hands, tuck those elbows in, move your body forward so that your nose is in front of your hands, and we're going to step it up from here. Step those legs back. Let's go. Now in this position, tummy pulled in, drop that bottom a little bit, get that nose in front of your hands, squeeze your bum. Perfect. Hold it there. Pull your tummy in away from the floor. We got 30 seconds to go. Now in this position, think of sliding those shoulders down towards your bottom. Don't hunch the shoulders. Woo, I am shaky. As you breathe out, pull your tummy in. 15 seconds to go. You got this. 10. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Dropping those knees down. Beautiful. Come back into a child's pose. Keep your arms on the roller. Turn your palms up and roll that roller away, dropping your chest to the floor. So it's a nice little stretch. Right. We're now going to do a plank with our feet on the roller. So turn your body around. We're going to plank in a normal plank, and you're going to lift one leg up and down, the other leg up and down. We're going to try and go for 20. So your feet are on the roller, elbows on the floor, clasp your hands, set your nose in front of your hands, and let's lift up those legs. Now from here, lift up one leg and change. Breathing out. Nice. Count to 20 for yourself. Pull the belly button in. If you feel you're losing your form, then just hold the plank. If that's too tough, come onto your knees and just holding that plank. Beautiful. You can just hold it there. Let's go for 5, 3, 2, 1, and dropping it down. Well done. That is very tough, I know. Right, turning yourself around. We're going to do a reverse bridge with your feet on the roller. So come to sit on the floor with your bottom on the floor. Sort of ankles, calves on the roller, hands behind you. From here, in this position, the temptation is to sink your head into your shoulders. You want to push the floor away. You want a nice long neck. Tummy tilted. You're going to tilt that pelvis, pull your belly button in, and lift up those hips. That's it. Now from here, either hold it there, keep pushing the floor away, or you can lift. Going for 10. Tummy pulled in. Keep pushing the floor away. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and dropping it down. Beautiful. Have a little stretch. Reach for your toes if you can. That's it. Right. Okay, we're going to get rid of the roller for now. We're going to use it again when we stretch. We're going to come up into standing. We're going to do a little bit of sort of big movement, just some lunges, get those legs working, the quads. So from here, we're going to hold it in a static lunge. Have your right leg in front, left leg far behind. So it's a nice big open stretch. When you get down into if you drop down in the middle, you want your knee over your ankle. So we're not going forward and back. Lift your chest. We're going down and up for 10. Let's go. Breathing out. We're going for 10, then we're going to hold it there. Try and drop down in the middle. That's a perfect lunge. 5, tummy pulled in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. Little pulses for 10, 9. Then we're going to hold it here still. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. This front leg. Lift your heel up and down for 10. Tummy pulled in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stepping forward. Excellent. Let's change legs. So left leg in front, nice wide stance so you can drop down in the middle. And let's go. Keep that chest lifted, tummy pulled in. 2. Oh, I think I'm too wide. 5. 2, 1. Now hold it here. Pulse. 2, 3, 10. Great job. Hold it here. Lift that front heel for 10. 9. Keep your form. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And stepping forward. Beautiful. Dropping down. Have a little stretch. Shake out those legs. All right. Last proper stomach exercise. We're going to try with the roller. See how it goes. If it's uncomfortable, then we'll change it. You're going to come into a high plank, so on your hands. And I want your shins on the roller. And we're going to, from here, pull those knees in and out. So what you've got to do is start high enough on your shin that you've got space for it to roll in or out. So you kind of need to start with the roller just below your knees. So we're going for 10. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Stretching up, and let's go. Pull those knees in and out. That's it. Point your toes so your feet don't get in the way. Beautiful. Keep those hips up. Don't let your hips drop down. Nice. If this is too hard or uncomfortable, come into a plank and just pull one knee in and out. Let's go for 5 more. 4, great job, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and dropping it down. Perfect. Okay, taking your foam roller, you're going to come and lie on your side. We're going to put the roller at an angle on the floor. So the front of your roller is higher than the back. And I want you to come and lie on your side at the front of your roller like you're on a chair. So your knees are in line with your hips. You want to put your arm over, so your armpit is over, but it's not that far over that my elbow can touch the floor. Hands behind your head. And we're going to roll back over that roller, opening up. If you're rolling over a little trigger point here under your armpit, move yourself down a little bit And you might need more of an angle of the roller to feel like you're rolling lying over it. So change your angle of the roller if you need to. We're going 5 times. Breathing out. Relax in that position. Nice, 3 more. Great job, keep going. 2. Last 1. Very nice. Let's change sides. That's just a lovely stretch for everyone to do because our thoracic spines generally tend to be so tight. So have quite a nice sharp angle on this. So it's not too kind of flat. It's quite a sharp angle. Come to the front of your roller, lie on your side. Have that armpit on, hands behind your head, and lie back. Breathing out. That's it. Beautiful. 3 more. 2. Nice work. Last 1. Excellent. All right, getting your roller out the way. We're going to do 1 more ab exercise for a minute, and then we're going to stretch our backs, and then we're done. So, coming to lie on your back. We're going to go for our bicycles. Legs up straight in the air. Now, each turn, you're going to imagine you cycling on a bike, but I want each turn to end there. So I don't just want that. I want you to really test your body like you're cycling the biggest pedals in the world. So you want to stretch. So if I had to take a picture, every time we'd get you there. Let's go. So going around, beautiful. Stretch those legs a little bit further down. Tummy pulled in. So stop, look here. I want you to get to there every time. That's it. Beautiful. Now while you're doing this, keep that coccyx tilted to your nose. So you are pulling in those abs, trying to stop that arching of the back. Keep that belly button pulled in, back glued to the floor. We've got 30 seconds left. You should really feel those lower abs. That's perfect. Beautiful, I love it. Tummy in. 15 seconds to go. Beautiful job. We've got 10. Keep it up. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees into your chest. Perfect job. Holding your right knee, stretch your left leg out. And let's pull that knee across, stretching out your low back. You want to try and keep those shoulders flat. Dropping that knee down towards the floor. And breathing out. Push your knee down a little bit further unless it's sore. Don't worry too much if your shoulders lift a little bit. I want you to kind of test it out a bit. Lovely. Coming back into the middle, taking your other knee into your chest and pulling it across. Trying to get that knee down. If your shoulder lifts a little bit, it's okay. Just try and aim to keep them flat or facing the ceiling and breathing out. Awesome. Coming back into the middle, both knees in and rolling up into sitting. Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. Happy Friday. Have a fabulous weekend.